Alright, hey guys, how's it going? This is episode 9 of Let's Play, and today we are building an iron farm. I'm so excited to get this done, get a ton of iron in this world, and this is going to be a nice efficient one. This design is a kind of a twist on Mumbo Jumbo's design. This is only like a portion of it. He does a 4-section iron farm that I really like. I usually just kind of do a portion of it, and it's kind of got a little bit of a tweak design to it that's my own. But this is originated from Mumbo Jumbo, so if you want to see his video, then you're welcome to go watch and see exactly how he does it. But this is the iron farm that I love to do, and this is the one we're going to do today. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it, and we're going to start building this iron farm. So for this iron farm, you are going to need a few different things, and those are right here. So you will need 4 different, not necessarily looms, but 4 different types of workstations for the villagers. So that could be literally any workstation. You could have cauldrons, you could have just anything. I mean, a crafting table obviously isn't going to work, nor is a furnace, but any others would work great. You'll need a boat to get your 4 villagers. You will need 4 of them to your place. You will need 1 zombie as well, whether that has a name tag on it or it's holding a block. One of those, so it doesn't despawn. You will need 4 fence gates of some kind. Doesn't have to be oak, but just 4 fence gates. You will need 4 hoppers. You don't necessarily need 4 chests. You could do 2 chests, but I have all 4 hoppers going into all 4 chests. You could have all 4 hoppers going into 1 chest. I just have 4 or more. I'll probably put in more. You need 4 signs. You need at least 1 lava bucket, and you need a water source. So that's why I have 2 water buckets. You'll need some sort of lighting, and you'll need some sort of building blocks, and potentially even actual blocks, not just slabs. So this is what we need to start building this farm, and so let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, so this is where we're going to build iron farm in this massive circle that I built a little while ago. That's going to be a massive pillar, similar to the one back behind me, but this is where we're going to put our iron farm, is right in here. And this is the height of the spawning square is where we're going to put it. So this square needs to be a 7 by 7 on the inside. So total blocks from end to end is going to be a 9 by 9. So I'm going to get that in and show you where to put the 2 by 2 hole in the middle. Alright guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot one very important thing. We need beds. You need 4 beds. I completely spaced that. You will need 4 beds for your iron farm. So I will continue to get this in, and once it is set up with the platform, I will bring you guys back and show you exactly what it is. Alright, see you in a second. Alright guys, so I've got the base down now, and this is what it is looking like. So for mine, it's a little bit odd because of this rounded side. It doesn't quite complete it. Hopefully that'll still work for mine, but if you're building this, square it off nicely, because it needs to be that 9 by 9. And for me, that's what makes it. And so I have 3 blocks missing out of it, which should be fine, but you should have it where it's 7 by 7 on the inside, and the outside is 9 by 9. And then 2 blocks diagonally, you're going to dig a 2 by 2, or 2 blocks in and 2 blocks in. But just make sure, so it's like a 4 by 4 there, 4 by 4 there, 4 by 4 there, and this 4 by 4 is missing. And then the back side you'll have 3, and it'll be 3 to each outside on this side. So make sure that's just like that. But, and obviously that hole will be filled in if it's on your world. That's just so I can get in and out for right now, which you could leave out, just like I have, just so you can get in and out of this platform, because you will need to just a little bit. And then off of this corner, you're going to go 1 block up. And then this is where your villagers are going to stand. So you're going to have your workbenches or work tables, whatever they are, right here and here. This block will be removed. And then right here and here is going to be where your beds are. And make sure they're pointing inwards. And then once those beds are there, you can break these back blocks if you would like. You don't have to though. But it should start looking like this. That's just a pathway for me to get there. Same with that one, they will be removed. Otherwise you'll have golems spawning there. You don't want that. So you should start looking like this. I'm gonna put this bed right there now. But you should have this square with 2 high walls all the way around it, with that square off-centered to the front side where these are. And then you should have 4 workstations closest to this, and this is the corner of this whole square. So just they overlap, and then 1 block higher, this is all 1 block higher than that. So you should have all of this with the 4 beds. I'm gonna put my 4th bed in. Sometimes you'll have to leave that 4th block or the 4th bed out, which I might have to remove it again. We shall see. But you might have to, just because sometimes to get the villager in there, you need an open area, especially because you're trying to cram 4 villagers in 4 blocks. Sometimes they don't like that, but we're gonna do it anyways. This is a nice tight iron farm. The way I'm doing it probably isn't the best with these walls. These walls will have to be a lot taller, otherwise you'll have golems spawning on this. But you should, if you built it in the air, I would recommend 10 to 12 blocks up. You could do 8 or a little less, but get it off the ground pretty decently high, like 10 blocks, maybe a little more, and build this with nothing around it within a 10-15 block radius, and they should only spawn in this pit, nowhere else, so you should be good. Like all of these stairs coming up will be removed, all of that. So now that you have this is where your villagers are going to stand, and this hole right here is where your zombie is going to be. So I'm going to remove these again. They were placeholders for a bit. Alright, so now for that zombie, this is where he's going to stand right here, 1 diagonal block away. So, and because it is a zombie, you're going to want, a few things to happen so that he doesn't touch them and doesn't burn, because nobody wants a zombie that's going to burn. So I usually do a placeholder, do that. This is going to stop him from getting to them, and then you're going to want it on this back side as well, or in my case I have solid blocks going straight up, so it doesn't need it on this back side. But you're going to want to do another block and place your slab or whatever it is on top. This will cover him. So depending on how you're going to get your zombie in here, if you're going to use, you can use a few different things. You could try a boat method. Sometimes that's a little tricky. You can try just getting to follow you. That can also be a little tricky sometimes. Or you can try this way, where you find your zombie that has the block in their hand, break that block on top, so it's an open pit. You're going to want to go and get a trap door, put it in here, and make the zombie follow you and run over this and fall in. So for me, I've got the solid blocks that I'm gonna have to place on this back side so he can't get out, which I will have to go and get some more of. But once that's done, you can wait for nighttime, make sure your zombie is holding a block, and have him walk right in. So let's do that. Alright guys, so while I'm waiting for it to become nighttime again, because, well, it's still somewhat morning, I am going to start to build the rest of this chamber. And so, what you're going to want to do is come in here, and you're going to want to place a block of some kind. 2 of them, actually. You're going to need your fence gates, crouch, click, 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 and click, and then open them each up. And you can come over here and break these down. And there you go, you've got that. Now, you're going to want to come down here. For me, it's quite a distance down to here. It doesn't need to be quite this far. I think I'm gonna cut that kind of in half roughly. I'm gonna come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should we do 5 blocks up? We're gonna do 6 blocks up. Sound good? So, get my blocks. Come right underneath here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this enough? Because what's going to happen is you're going to be 2 blocks up. Let me show you. So you're going to have, this is the platform where the hoppers would be on, is right here. Then you'd have 2 blocks, and this second block, you'd have a lava blade sitting on this 3rd block. So, you just don't want it to be too close. You can always switch that out for crimson or warped wood, and then it wouldn't burn at all. But we're just going cheap with oak here. So I think I'm actually going to go 1 block lower. I'm going to go 5 blocks, which should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should be standing on the 6th block. Down from the top. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is the 6th block down, technically 6.5 blocks down from the bottom of that, or from that block on the bottom of that spawning platform. So, this is where I'm going to be placing all of our hoppers. So, get your hoppers out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 hoppers. And for me, I'm kind of going to be doing some sort of, I guess, decorative thing around here. But this whole bottom block is going to want to be filled in, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to have to make some more slabs, that's okay. Alright, so now that that is broken, you can remove these placeholder blocks and go and grab your chests. Place the chest down. Now, if you want, which I will eventually, is I'm going to have more hoppers coming down, and more chests, more hoppers, more chests, and potentially even going down into the floor, or something along those lines, or having it travel across and making a big silo type thing in here. But other than that space, you've got to make sure the solid block, bottom block is solid. Other than that space, that is done. Now that is exactly what you'd want to see. We can remove these placeholder blocks. There we go. Now, you don't have to do this. I like to do this. I like to build an entire column straight up. It just makes it so that that iron golem doesn't land awkwardly somewhere else. You will have to build it up at least 3 blocks so that that lava blade doesn't come out, basically. So, one layer. Now, so we've got 1, 2, and 3 layers up. That second layer, I don't have them on me, so we're gonna have to run and grab those. We are going to put the second layer right here is going to be our signs, and we're gonna do 1 on each block on either side of each other, so it's you can't place anything else in there, and the lava blade will go right on top. You can also use crimson fences now, if you would like, and so that would work just fine as well. So I've got to go get some more blocks anyways, and I need to grab those signs, and we're good to go. So just make sure we don't sleep tonight, because the sun is almost there, and I think we're gonna have some zombies spawning in here somewhere. So let's go ahead and grab those blocks, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, that sun is going down. Hopefully it will go down and we can find a zombie that will hold a block. So, let's just climb back up here. Oh, I need my signs. I almost forgot them again. 4 signs. And I'm not going to put the lava in yet, because if I fall in, that's bad news for me. Alright, so alright guys, it is now dark. Let's see if we can find a zombie. There's a skeleton, 2 skeletons. Sheesh. Okay, it looks like there's a creeper. I just want a zombie. Come on. It's possible there's zombies on the other side of this place. Ah, that husk will work too. Dang it. Did not want him blowing up. Okay, there's a husk up there. Let's see if we can get the husk. Yep, there it is. Pick up the block. Dang it, he doesn't work. You have to be able to pick up a block if you don't have name tags. which I don't have name tags, so they have to pick up a block. Oh, crap. I don't know how he got in. No, hold the block. Dang it. Oh, he can hold the block. Alright, come on. Just have to make sure not to hit him again, because he will die if he gets hit again. Oh, lovely. Dang it. That was bad. Dang it. Oh, here comes another zombie. Let's just take this one. There we go. Block him in. And make sure you cover his head, because otherwise he will die when it becomes day. Oh, there's a monster right there. Duh. Of course I can't sleep. Can you hold a block? You can hold a block as well. Yeah, come here. There we go. Just in case I need an extra zombie. Alright. Make sure mine isn't dying. He shouldn't be dying. No, he is good. It's just the other ones. Yep, he was right there. Okay, so we are good. That one should start burning. That was weird. Okay. Now that we have our zombie in place, now we need our villagers. And I'm not gonna let the zombies see out yet, because the villagers will freak out even more. Okay. Thank you for your contribution, villager. And boating a villager takes a while, so bear with me. I'll be back. Just glad you can boat across the ground. Could you imagine if you could only use rail? It'd be a pricey way to move things. Alright, we are here now. Block that off. Block this off. We don't really want him getting up here yet. But if he does... yep, he's making his way up. Let's see if he'll go right over there. Yep. So far, so... Yes. Good. Thank you. Okay, do not leave. You're stuck up here now. Well, I don't care if you don't like it. You're stuck. Stay. Okay, it looks like you found a way to get out. Get back up there. How did you get out? How the heck did you get... Oh, no. Ooh. That's what's so annoying about villagers. No, get out of there. Go. Yes, I know it's your job. No, both of you, stop. Guys are dangerously annoying. I guess as long as they're in here for now, and they're not killing each other. Can you please get on the block just a little bit further? Yes? Get on the block. Leave. Oh, they're trying to get to the beds. Your beds are up there. Kicked him out of bed right into a boat. Last one, as long as there's not a zombie and they're turning all of them into zombified villager. Shoo. None of you are leaving. Go work. Don't shake your head and look at each other. Sheesh. Ooh, crap. Did one of them fall? I think one of them might have fallen. I might be back down to 3. Dang it. Go, up. Up here. I need to check on the other ones. There better be 4. 1, 2, I think he fell. Dang it. Where did he fall? Unless he died. Yeah, you go through the door. How did I get in the boat? How on earth did I get in the boat? Oh, yep, come on. Dang you. Can one of you please go on the boat? Oh, you guys are frustrating. Finally, okay. Better have 3 when I get back there. This is the 5th villager, and I better have 3 others in there. Okay, good, he's right there still. But I need him to move. How am I gonna do this? How am I going to do this? You need to go. No. No. Dang it.